Hi, and welcome to the mobility menu for the month of January. So for the month of January, mobility, we are going to get very well acquainted with our favorite mini band. This is going to be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how you look at it. I like to look at it as my best friend because it's helping make my glutes stronger. And if you have healthy glutes, you have a healthy back. So don't look at it as a torture device or as your worst enemy. Say, this is my best friend. I love you, band. I can't wait to use you. Okay? So having said that, we are going to get started with 100 mini band lateral steps. Now, you can break these up however you need, depending on how much space you have. I don't have a lot of space in the camera lens, so I'm going to do 10 one direction, 10, and keep going till I get to 100, okay? And if I hadn't mentioned before, this video is a follow along, so I will do all of the movements, all of the repetitions, and all you have to do is press play, follow along. Should take, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes probably. The only thing that you're going to need for this is a mini band, maybe something like a pad or a blanket or something to kneel on, and then your set of bands. If you have the Angles 90 handles, that's great. If you don't, not a problem. It doesn't really affect anything. They just make things a little bit more comfortable, okay? So with that, we'll get started with our 100 mini band lateral walks. So just be careful when you're putting on your mini band. You can do it standing or you can do it seated. The thing to pay attention to is watch your balance so you don't tip over. All right, you want it just above the knees. And before you get started with your movement, just look down and check your shoelaces and make sure that they haven't come undone, because sometimes those bands grab your shoelaces, undo them, you go to take a step, and well, you know how that ends up. So to do these, you want to be down in a good squat. You want to be pressed out on the outer edges of that band, okay? Head up, chest up, and you're going to take short, choppy little steps. So I'm going to go 10 in one direction and 10, and I'll count with you, and I'll break them down into numbers of 10. If you have a bigger space and you want to do 25, 25, however you want to split it up, as long as you get 100, that's totally cool. All right, so we're going to begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're getting there, guys. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's 70, 1, 2, 3. These are starting to burn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's 90. 1, 2, 3. Stay with me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Those really light up the sides of your glutes, and that's the whole point. All right, so the next move is keep our mini band on, and we're going to do backward monster walks. So same concept, but you're going to imagine if you played basketball. This is a move you would do in basketball practice, probably not with the band, but just if you played basketball, those help give you a good visual. So we're going to do the same thing, short, choppy little steps backwards, leading with our glute. So I'm going to be down in a nice wide stance, leading with my glute, my head up and chest up. I'm going to be on the balls of my feet, and we're taking our little steps backward and forward. So again, I'm going to work with the space that I have. You work with the space that you have. I'm going to break it up into sets of 10, but all total, we're doing 100 of these. So when you're ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this is 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This might be 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, guys, stay with me. Last 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Nice job. So your glutes should be nice and warm. So when you're taking off your band, just be careful. You don't trip on it. Again, check your shoelaces. Make sure they haven't come undone. All right. So now we're going to do 3-step single leg RDL. And we have 20 of those, so it's 10 on each leg, but you're going to alternate each time you do it. So you'll get a total of 20 and it'll work out to be 10 on each leg. Okay. So key for this movement, lead with your glute, your leg, then your upper body, okay? So think of your leg as a handle. So what I'd like you to do is I will show you this walking, but I'm gonna show it to you standing still just so you get a better idea. So you're gonna squeeze your butt, take your leg back, and as you see, the higher I'm lifting my leg, now my upper body is starting to go forward. The standing leg is a little bit bent, and then I come on up, okay? So that's how you maintain nice and stable. What I don't want to see is throwing your upper body and then flinging your leg back, because if you lead with your upper body, lead with your head, those are the things that are going closest to the floor. Chances of you tipping over, falling over, becoming unsteady and unstable are pretty great. So think about engaging your glute, squeezing your leg back, bringing your leg up high, bending into the standing leg, and tipping forward with control. And we can do that with control even if we're moving. Just take them slow and steady and get them done, okay? So we have 20 total. So we take 3 steps and then we hinge. So 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, opposite side. So there's 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 10. We're halfway. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 12. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. There's 14. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. There's 16. We're almost done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 18. You have 2 more, 1 on each side. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Good. So those are your 20 single leg hinge and hold. Again, if you have a larger space, that's going to take a whole lot less time. I'm just trying to stay within the camera. All right, so now grab whatever it is that you want to kneel on. Okay, so I'm grabbing my little AirX pad. I'll show you here on an angle. So one knee is down, my front foot is forward. Okay, I'm going to take both hands to the floor, pushing my left glute back. Okay, hands pressed into the floor, and I'm going to reach and rotate up over my left knee, bring my left hand down to the floor, and repeat. We have 5 on each side. So nice and slow. Just be careful not to over rotate. We're just going to vertical. There's 3. Here's 4. And 1 more is 5. Okay, and then we're going to switch legs, switch arms. So now I'm coming down and I'm going to rotate up over my right foot. So again, reaching just up to vertical. You don't want to over rotate and pull anything. These are your mobilities. Just getting the body warmed up and ready for your workout. 2 more. Beautiful job. That's one of my favorite stretches. All right, so now we're going to go over to our bands, and we're going to do 20 rows with our palms up. Then we're going to flip the palms over and do 20 rows with your palms down, okay? So I usually keep stuff on the red band. It's a good resistance for me. It's a good challenge. If you step back far enough, you get good resistance. All right, so you want your shoulders to be down and back. And as we row with our palms up, we're rowing into our rib cage. We're keeping our shoulders back and down. All right, so when we're ready, we have 20 of these. All right, so rowing it in, bringing my thumbs to my rib cage. There's 3. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 4, 5. You want to pull down and back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. 11, 12. Really pulling those shoulders back. 13, 14, 15. Relax your face. 16. Relax your neck. 17. Last 3. Good, and there's 20. So then we're going to turn our palms over and we're going to pull just below our chin. So now we're working the base of our neck and the top of our shoulders, so you're going to feel this a little bit differently. So when you're ready, nice high elbows. Again, squeeze those shoulder blades. Still have your shoulders down. Don't have them up around your ears. Don't scrunch up your face. Remember to breathe. There's 5. Maybe even smile. There's 6. Good. Here's 8, squeezing those shoulder blades together. 9, 10. Good. We're halfway. 11. Relax your neck. 12, 13, 14, 15. You should feel the burn on these. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. So now we have our shoulders and our back all nice and warm. We're going to finish this mobility with our can openers. So we want to hinge down, okay, to third base position. Get a good stretch in your glutes and your hamstrings. And if you can, sliding those hands down towards your ankles, using your elbows to pry open your thighs, bring them back together and stand, okay? So we have 10 of those. So here we go. Slide it down, open it up, get a good stretch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a great hip and opener. This is one of my favorites. I know I said that before, but this really is. 8. Good. 2 more. Slide it down, press it open. 1 last one. And come on up. So those are your mobilities for the month of January. So a couple of things. You can do this before every one of your workouts. You can also do this on the days that you don't work out. So if you just want to get your body moving, get it feeling good, warmed up, feel like you did something, feel free to pop on this video, hit play, do 10 minutes of mobilities, and go on with the rest of your day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you back here again soon.